Yeah.
And what the teachers were saying about how girls generally, not all, are more socially motivated. And then there's the whole society conditioning, be a good girl, don't speak
Yeah.
up, please people. Um, you know, and I've got a rant actually. This is related because it's about people pleasing. But I was watching a bit of This Morning yesterday. Don't
Okay.
really watch it, but I had time to kill. And Vanessa Feltz, Phil Schofield, and Holly, they were doing a phone in, and the subject was people pleasing. So I was like, oh, because I'm a
Yeah.
recovering people
Yeah, me
pleaser.
too.
Um, so I was really interested, and I caught it halfway through, admittedly. But basically, the girl had phoned in, the woman had phoned in saying, I'm a hairdresser, I'm going on holiday to see my husband's parents. They want me to cut their hair when I'm there. I'm not sure how I feel about that because it's my holiday.
Yeah,
Fair enough, right?
totally.
So what would your response be to that girl? What would you say?
I would say to her to do what she felt was right for her. If she didn't want to cut the hair, to politely explain, I'm on holiday. I really don't want to be cutting hair. I'd probably say I don't mind doing it when I get back, or I don't, I'm because I'm a natural people pleaser, so I'd look for a workaround.
Yeah,
But I would just say it's your holiday. If that's not what you want to do, don't do it.
yeah. So I'm glad you said that, and I thought you would, otherwise I wouldn't have put you on the spot like that. My thoughts exactly. Here's what Vanessa Felt said.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm a people pleaser myself. Oh, do you know what? It's probably worth just doing the haircuts to save any any upset. And I was like, what? And then Phil and Holly joined in. Yeah, to be honest, the amount of time you're spending worrying about it, you could have just done the haircuts anyway. So to save, and this was, and I was like, what? What? I think Holly might have then said, um, why don't you just say, like, what you could say is, I can do your haircuts at this time on this day, and then apart from that, I'm not available. So the girl said to Holly, oh yeah, thank you. I think some boundaries around when
That
to
was the
do
word
it
that was in my head, boundaries. Yeah.
is she said, I think that's really helpful to have those boundaries. Thank you. So the woman knew the answer, but she'd phoned in and they were telling her basically to carry on being a good girl and being a people pleaser.
But I mean, irrespective of being autistic, like that sort of behavior and advice is it's awful, isn't it? Because all that teaches you is that what is important to you and how you feel and your boundaries are irrelevant. And
Yeah,
that if somebody wants something from you, you should just give that over no matter what.
yeah.
That's
And
terrible.
I know. And I mean, I had a big day out yesterday. Had I not been having a big day out, I would have, and I probably still will, to be honest, send Vanessa, Phil, and Holly a tweet or something because I'm just so, well, I'm outraged, to be honest.
I think that, yeah, and we've talked about boundaries before, though, haven't we? And I think that it's really it's really, really difficult anyway. So I mean, the reason I'm kind of umming and ahhing is because there was a story I was going to recall, and I don't think I should. Um, but I think it's really tricky when you sort of grow up and you're autistic and you desperately want to do right by people. Like I always used to say, I was very quick at almost going and checking out what do you need from me, what do you need from me. Okay, and finding a way to be that version, to be accepted or to not be told off or to be good enough, be the good girl. And it's difficult enough when you're younger, but when you're an adult and you're trying to advocate for yourself, or you've got something like a holiday that really is your time to go and enjoy that, to
Yeah,
still be being told put other people first, put other people's needs before you.
yeah,
And actually the backwards message of that is you don't matter, you're selfish, what other people want comes above what you want.
yeah.
That's outrageous. You
I
sent me on a
know.
rant now.
I don't worry.
I didn't
I'll
even
st
watch it.